Thought it was time I introduce you guys to a favorite of mine that I've had for almost a year but haven't done a video on yet, simply because it's too hard to capture how awesome it is. It's a nice hard case. Is the Z5-RS by Zenith Firearms. An MP-5 clone. Comes in a fairly complete setup. Get the gun in the hard case, obviously. 3 magazines fit over here. You can stand them up on their ends and fit even more. You get a classic German military style cleaning kit with oil. Who knows how long that's been in there. Spare takedown pins, which is handy. A mount for throwing optics on. This is a huge time and money saver versus trying to track one down of any quality. A sling and a cleaning rod type deal. So I've always admired the MP-5. I mean, these things are just incredible. Great machines. Love them on full auto. They have just the right cyclic rate to be quick enough to burn, but not so fast that you lose control. The problem was, looking at some of the aftermarket ones out there, the fit and finish, either something was reported to be not quite accurate to size, or then you're having difficulty finding parts, things like that. And that's why I went with the Zenith, because these are made on H&K machines by H&K trained armorers. And if you have any questions about it, a very, very in-depth, nice large print, large photo manual that covers everything. Now, not wanting, of course, to torture, because these things aren't cheap. I got this one from Atlantic Firearms. But curious about the legendary reliability of this gun that, as you know, it's designed from the 60s, but still really prevalent. I didn't clean it out of the box, just pulled it straight out of the box like you saw there, and started shooting it. I ran about 1,000 rounds unsuppressed and about 2,000 rounds suppressed through it, using a Griffin Armament Revolution 9 with a 3-leg adapter that just twists right on easily. And at 3,000 rounds, I finally started having malfunctions. So I just finished taking the thing apart and coal mining, basically digging through it all. But because they are to spec, things like this handguard, which I didn't care for much, one of the first things I did was buy a replacement. I like the wider classic style. Fit right on. No modifications needed. Replaces there easily. Dropping these pins out to disassemble and reassemble the gun is all there is for changing out this cap. So if you were to, for example, want to put on an arm brace, comes off like this one. This is what I've been using. It's as simple as removing that pin, sliding the arm brace on, and reinserting the pin. Ta-da! One thing I like about this arm brace by SB Tactical is you might notice the contours of it. It follows the classic lines of the original stock. I do have a Form 1 in to turn this into an SBR because, well, all it takes is that pin. That's the only thing you got to swap, and you get yourself a short-barreled rifle. Shooting with the brace is fairly comfortable, incredibly low recoil. I actually end up using this piece quite a bit in instruction working with new shooters who are either intimidated by the noise or intimidated about recoil, and it's fun to pull this out, watch them panic a little bit, and then about 5 rounds into it they're smiling and forgot that they were supposed to be afraid of shooting. But great gun. The trigger, not Not wonderful, but then again, it never was on these. It's a sub gun, but it is so comfortable to shoot. And the energy you get out of this barrel is incredible. I'll show you some more of that. But anyways, that's my friend, the Zenith Z5-RS, also known as an MP-5 clone.